Hi, Frankie. So I don't know if you can see me in this room right now because I'm using the front camera, but I'm hoping that it works out and you can see me. I'm going to turn it around in a minute so I can show you anyway. But I thought today, while I'm home alone before John gets home, I would do a dressing room tour for you. So I just got home from school around 3:30 and just been relaxing and stuff. I'm already in my pajamas and I'm going to show you what's in my dressing room and what I decided to do with the room. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. And so this is, we're in my bedroom right now, hence the bed. And this is the door to my dressing room. And I just put up a tension rod with a curtain to kind of keep it separate. And then up here, I put a little plaque that I had made for the wedding that says hers. And here we go. Welcome to my dressing room. It's kind of like a quick look around, and then I'll kind of go into more detail. It's a little bit messy at the moment, but that's okay. So this is the back side of the curtain, and we'll just kind of go around the room. This wall is eventually going to have my paintings from my friend Taryn. These two paintings here, which I've always had up in my rooms, those will be there. And then I have this little hook on the wall for hanging up my outfit for the next day, or just little things like that. I've got some paint on the floor and a yoga mat. The paint needs to go down in the basement, but I'm too lazy right now. Over here we have a couple of velvet hangers with my necklaces on them and my sunglasses. I know I have more sunglasses somewhere because my collection used to be much bigger than that, but that's what it's showing now. Over here I have a poster from Australia, from a club called Misfit that I went to. It was pretty much opened only the time that I was there. It closed when I left. So I kind of joke around that it was my club and I was the only thing keeping it open. Down here we have my carry-on suitcase, which we are going to be bringing to New York. We're going to put it inside the bigger suitcase so we have more room for the way back. On the bottom I have a little train case that has some older makeup in it and basically junk. I have my travel makeup bag right here. I have a few books. The Kevin Aucoin makeup book, a book on vintage tattoos, all of my programs from the Broadway shows I've seen, my Wicked Grimoire from the first time I saw it, How to Be an Explorer of the World, which is from you. And that's everything underneath this little stand. On the stand, I have the case, the box for my Naked palette, which is not in this box here. I have my Kat Von D makeup box that I got, I think it was the first time I was in New York, possibly. And it's all smashed up. I stood on it, which is terrible, but the colors are still amazing. And I hear my dog barking, so I'm going to see what he wants. Achilles! Achilles! Bubba, come here! Come on! Ooh, demon eyes. Come in here! You don't need to bark at people. Come on. Thank you. Now, back to where we were. So yes, my Kat Von D collection, which has some really awesome colors that I still use. And everything else is kind of smashed up, but that's okay. I have my studded clutch and the pink Lush star that you got me. Was it last year for Christmas? I think it was last year for Christmas, which I actually just took the soap out of. I've used everything else. but I still keep the box because it's adorable and it smells really good. In here, I have most of my nail polishes and a couple just odds and ends, some pens. I have some household cleaner, which I was cleaning out this desk. Over here, I just have some random, like, lotions, the hemp lotion, Aveeno, some hair products. I've got a candle from Bath & Body Works, which is called Flannel. Let's see if I can... No way. There we go. It's called Flannel, and it smells like man. And you can see me in the mirror here, kind of. This is my setup for recording. So, when you see me sitting in the room with the backdrop of my wall there, that's how I have my phone set up to record. So, I can see what I'm recording without using the crappy camera. Down here, I have some pictures and cards and such that I've always had up in my past rooms, and I'm going to find a way to kind of collage that. I've got my little mini makeup bag that I got for Christmas with a few different makeups in it. The stuff that I pretty much use every day. My foundation, concealer, powder, blush. I use this awesome stuff from Lush. The Bubblegum Lip Scrub. So good. And I get really chappy lips in the winter, so that kind of gets the dry skin off so that when I put on lipstick, it doesn't look really haggard. These are my brushes. And I collect these little ceramic forest animal things. This is the first piece that I got, which was the mug. And they're Japanese, they're made in Japan, and I just think they're the creepiest, coolest little things. And then I got this deer. I have a thing for, like, vintage woodland creatures. Up here, I have a picture frame that doesn't have anything in it right now, but I really love it because it's, like, really antique looking. And I have this antique frame, which isn't really antique because I bought it at Wicker Emporium, but it's still awesome. I have this little necklace, which is from Mandy and Melissa's Grand-Mère. I got a bunch of her costume jewelry after she passed away, and that's one of my favorite ones. It's just a little gold leaf, and it has some diamonds on the other side, but normally I just wear it, like, on that side. My lipsticks, or some of them anyway, what I don't have in my purse are just lying around. I got a seashell from Cavendish the year we went to see Taylor Swift, Kayla and I, so I bought that as a little souvenir. This is my vintage camera, which is from the 1950s, I believe. It's a German camera that I found in an op shop in Australia, and it's really heavy and it's awesome. And at one point, I had it working, but it only worked with one film, and then after that, I have no idea how to do it. It just ruined all the films. My replica Barbie from the 50s, I got that as a gift a while back. It's really dusty. This is my jewelry box, which I got a long time ago for my sister for Christmas, I think. Back here we have a little trinket box that I bought at an antique store. My Polaroid land camera, which I haven't gotten film for in a really long time. My little Ariel Precious Moment statue that my sister got me, which is adorable. And my James Dean picture that I also got at an op shop in Australia. And then over here in this corner, there's a built-in bookcase. And so I used it for, I've got sandals on the top, different shirts, like work shirts and sweaters on the second shelf, which needs to really be cleaned up a little. All of my magazines. I have a lot of Nylon, Frankie, which is an Australian magazine, Yen, which I think is Australian, it could be New Zealand, Lula, which I think is British. Point being, I like foreign magazines. I've got pants and leggings in that one, and then bigger boots and shoes on the bottom. And so this wall here, I'll just show you like the grand wall. That's my big mirror, which is antique. And so that's just my setup on that wall. Then over here, moving, I have a 2-rack clothes rack that I just bought. It's really sturdy and awesome, and I love it. And I just have my fall jacket on it, a few purses, hat, and some shirts and stuff. Over here, in this corner, we have your bag that you left here for the wedding, that I've been keeping safe for you. Got this dresser, which used to be Jonathan's, and I'm probably going to repaint at some point because it's getting pretty haggard looking. Up here in the corner, I have a deer, a white deer that was a Christmas deer, but I decided that I wanted him all year round, and I think I'm going to dip him in glitter, but for now, he's cute like that. My little angel figurine, which I think was from you. I have my Pierre, which is my little seashell dinosaur that I got at Frenchie's in Digby. I think you were with me then too when we went and saw Glee in New Minas. I have, it's really weird, my Wicked ornament, my New York little marshmallow man ornament, my prized antlers, which may or may not hang up on the wall at some point. I have this little glass trinket box. Ow, that just fell on my hand. Glass trinket box that I got at an antique shop. It has these dried flowers in the glass, and I actually used it as a ring box for the wedding, and now it just has all of my big rings in it, my big gaudy rings. Over here, I have this little star that Shane made a long time ago that I always really liked. I have my glasses. So these were my great aunt's when she was younger, and I just love, love, love them. And I always said, I'm going to keep those. If I end up needing glasses, I'm going to use the frames. These are my glasses from the time I was like 3 until I was 12. They're hideous. They're huge. I love them to death, and clearly keeping those. In the back, I have my cupcakes. So I have a little trinket box and a bank, and then here is my Wicked ornament collection that goes with this one too. This one's just a little Wicked Witch of the West that I got somewhere. I think it's like, it might have been McDonald's or something. And then I have all of my singing Wicked ornaments. So this is my new one, which I love, love, love. And she's, oh my god, it's my favorite one because honestly, okay, it's probably not going to focus. But seriously, the expressions and the work put into this is so awesome. Her dress is sparkly and awesome. And I'm saying awesome a lot, and I don't care. And then I have this one, which is the For Good one with Glinda, and I have the popular one. And then I have Glinda's entrance song there, and I'm really hoping they keep making them. The bottom shelf, I have this little turtle piggy bank, which is from, I think it's from Puerto Rico. And it says Japan, maybe. Either way, my great aunt's husband got it for her when he was in the military, and so I have that. I have this little trinket box, which I think you made. I have lots of things from you that has some pins and things in it. They're leftover ones that I didn't use for my brooch bouquet. Over here, I have this little Laura Secord kind of trinket thing that I got from John's mom last year with chocolates in it, and I use it for my earrings, which are there. Let's see, I just have a pair of tights. Here's a little box that I got from Cuba from my Tom Patsy. Let me see, I don't even know if I have anything in it. I think I have shells in it. This stuff's from Cuba too, so a little bracelet and some seashells and some sand. And that was from, she went last year and brought us all back a bunch of stuff. Over here is another little box that I got, which I love. I think I got it at a yard sale. And there's a picture of my grandma and grandpa when they were young, and I've always loved, loved, loved that picture. And these are all my bracelets. So those are in there, except this one because it's really big. And then I got this little jewelry box from my mom, and it's a music box too. And I think the little knobby thing's gone off of it. Oh no. Either way, this is where I keep some important stuff I don't want to lose. This was brought to me from Rio de Janeiro, I believe, from my ex's brother when he went to hike Machu Picchu. So he brought me that, and I always kept that. This is from my ex's mother, and it's an Australian opal bracelet. This one is my Gracie bracelet. When I made, it's kind of dirty, when I made you and I them for presents. So this is Grace. And that's John's ring, his school ring. Picture of my parents when they were younger. So yeah, it's just a little like special trinket box. And it says home is where the heart is. And I love it. So in there I just keep random clothes, bras, underwear, socks, tank tops, pajamas, that type of thing. Down here I have a stray straightener, clearly. And my Americana little like hat boxes that I stacked up. And the mirror is over there. This is the only plug in the room, so I had to do my hair this morning on the floor. And then we have this big wall, which I painted, and I'm going to spruce up somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need some artwork for the wall, I think. Like a nice big canvas, but we'll see how that works. Here's my window with the blind, and my view, which is basically just, you're not going to be able to see, but it's the apartment building across and the street. And then on this wall is another rack of clothes. It's my older one. It's kind of not as sturdy. And that has my dresses on it. The high heel shoes. I have a bag of bathing suits there on the bottom. My house coat. All of my scarves. And then up top I have my travel little plaque things that I got at Dollarama last year. New York, Rome, and London. And those fit up there really well. So we did that. And then the last thing in the room is my little bench, and John's mom got it for me as part of my Christmas gift from like an online yard sale, and I loved it and I wanted it. I don't know if I'm going to sand it and paint it. Now that I have it here, I kind of like that distressed wood, but she did make new cushions for it and covered them. And then in the middle, so it's like two little benches and then the little table in the middle. And I pull it over to the desk and sit on it when I want to do my makeup. And then in the middle, I just have a tray of all of my perfumes. And that's the room. It's little, but it definitely is a lot bigger than most people's closets. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, that's that. I'm going to turn around, see if you can see me. So that's it. Oh, I can totally do this. Okay, let's see. I'm totally in the frame. Sweet. So basically, that's my tour. It's like 20 minutes long. Just wait until I have to do my whole house. I won't go into this much detail, clearly. Maybe I'll do a house tour tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I can't wait to hear from you again and see your haul video. And I'll try to think of some awesome videos that we can do coming up in the new year, because I know we're doing a lot right now. I don't want us to lose momentum because I love doing these. And so I will talk to you later, and I get to see you next week. So yeah, bye!